My name is Heather Taylor, and I'm a Senior Regulatory Affairs Specialist. And my educational background, in addition to having the master's from the RAS program, is maybe a little different than some people may have coming into the program. I actually have a master's degree in medical anthropology and a bachelor's degree in biological anthropology. So I came up through the Regulatory Affairs program mainly through my work experience. My goal in entering the RAS program was mainly just to get a better understanding of regulations in general. I was working in a post-market surveillance department at the time, and I found myself often confronted with questions where people would ask me, what's the regulatory basis for that? How did you make that decision? What are the regulations around reporting requirements, etc., as they relate to medical devices? And my husband actually found an ad in the paper. I was in the very first cohort, so it was when they were just advertising getting started, and pointed out to me that it may be something that would be beneficial to my career. I didn't know a whole lot about regulatory affairs to begin with, but I thought that it sounded interesting, and I thought that working in a regulatory environment in that medical devices all fall under the regulations, it couldn't hurt to try out the program. I got my first program-related job about a year into the RAS program. I happened to work for a very large medical device company at the time, and they posted a position for not quite entry-level, but one of the lower-level positions in regulatory affairs, and I thought I had a year in the program. I had learned enough about regulatory at the time to understand that it was something that I was really interested in, that I thought would be a really good fit for me, that it worked well with my skill set, so I thought, why not give it a try? And the company that I was with was very supportive of people moving throughout the company to try to find where their best fit was. So I interviewed for that position, and with the help of the knowledge that I had through the Regulatory Affairs program, I was able to get my first job in regulatory. The RAS program helped my career immensely at that point, just getting my foot in the door. I think a lot of it is knowing just even the verbiage and knowing where to look. And somebody can ask you a question, and you may not know the answer off the top of your head, but you're going to know where to look. You're going to know where to go find that. You're going to have resources, people to talk to. In addition to that, the RAS program was a huge help in terms of just the people that you meet. So the students and additionally the faculty. So it's a really amazing networking experience. It's a lot of opportunity there to meet people who work in medical device companies all over town, who work in all different positions, who have all different levels of experience, and you can tap into that network basically at any time. I always found it really supportive whenever I had questions. If you had, I don't know, any challenges that came up, to go to people, because one of the things that you find in regulatory is that there's no one way to do things. So your company may always do something one way, but you can talk to other people and find out ways that they've been successful using other methods. And I found that that network and having all of those opportunities for different ways of approaching things, having that to tap into, has been highly beneficial. If I could tell students one thing, I would tell them that it's worth it. It is a significant investment of your time, but what you put into it, you're going to get out of it 1,000 times over. The people that you meet, and you're going to learn something new every day. If you're not in regulatory yet, you're going to learn a whole lot about it, and if you're already in it, you're going to find new ways to approach problems that are presented to you in your day-to-day job. So I would just say that it was absolutely one of the best decisions I've made, as far as my career goes. So yeah, that's what I would tell them.